Hey everyone, working on my 2017 Silverado. I just recently purchased this. Everything seems to be working great on it, so I figure before I have any troubles, I would upgrade the torque converter. I ended up getting a Circle D billet, and that should be here on Monday. I'm going to get that put in. Also doing a DOD delete and putting a truck Norris cam in this. They just came out with the truck Norris cam for the Gen 5 just within the last month. So I'll be throwing that in. I thought I'd share my experience with separating the motor from the transmission. I did have to take off one of the manifolds. I was able to get the driver's side off. I did try to get the passenger side, and my little air gun would not take them off, so I decided I wanted to try pulling it with leaving it on, and I was able to do so. I did have to use a strap, kind of strap it up out of the way, hold it up out of the way a little bit. And other than that, I was able to leave everything else pretty much that you see in there. I've never separated a motor and transmission before, and that was quite the pain in the ass. I spent probably 5 hours on it, not getting anywhere, not really knowing what to do. I ended up watching I don't remember whose video it was, but I seen a video where they talked about having to use pry bars. And I seen how some people were breaking the bell housing, and I'm definitely was not wanting to do that. So I thought I'd share what I did. Once I figured it out, I had it separated and the motor out all within an hour. So that was actually, I was pretty impressed with that. I was happy with that. But I'll show you these are the tools that I needed to separate it. I just started out with a small screwdriver, something like this, and a hammer, and I put it, you can see where I got it all nickered up from the screwdriver there. But you start on this side and you get one over here also. It's alright if this gets all nickered up, because I'm just going to take a little disc. You can take a file, sandpaper, whatever, and just knock those back down. And then once I had the screwdrivers in each side, I would take the air hammer from down below and air hammer on those dowels. And you can see this side fought me a little bit. The dowel got a little nickered up, but I'll be able to clean that up. It's only on the what the hell you call it? Where they got it shaved down here, so it kind of helps guide it in. I'll clean that up. That'll come out. That'll be completely still usable. This side not so bad, but still got a little bit. But as I do that, I'd air hammer it, and then I would the screwdrivers fall out, and I just put in a little bigger screwdriver until it got to the point where I was using these big ones up in there, and just kept air hammering it each time, and it separated with actual pretty good ease. So if knowing what I know, I'm hoping that the next time if I ever have to do this, I'll be in and out in an hour, once I have the motor totally ready to come out. But these were the tools. And this was just some cheap $30 one that I bought from AutoZone quick to try it. I did take the end of this. It was a lot more of a smaller point, and I ground it down so that it had a little more of a flat, trying to hopefully avoid a little bit of that. I think if I next time if I have to do it, I'm going to take a little more off and make that a little bit bigger yet. But first time, learned a little bit. Well, I learned a lot, so hopefully. And also, as you can see, I put a jack just underneath the transmission to hold it. I didn't really lift it up, just enough to kind of put pressure on it and hold it. Got a board on top of the jack over the whole pan, and I just left it at that height. The motor, I just had a little pressure on it also. I didn't have a whole lot of jacked up on it. So, and that was the chain setup I had right there. I actually started with the chains up front here on these two holes so it wouldn't hit the firewall. And then as it came out some, I moved them down. And then I was able to lift it out a little more and get it on the back too here and those there, and lifted it, no problems. So hopefully that helps anybody else doing their first round and having issues with a stuck transmission. Thanks for watching.